And there it is, guys. The SEC has filed a notice of appeal of Judge Torres's ruling. What do we have here? Well, today's most definitely a red day. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. Doesn't seem like it, but hopefully there are greener times on the horizon, because XRP is not in the green at all. It's in the red, guys, most definitely at 54 cents about, right, in the red today. Bitcoin floating around 60k, guys. Now, obviously we're in the red, and we're definitely in fear right now, guys, due to this news that just came out. So basically, please take notice that Plaintiff Securities and Exchange Commission hereby respectively appeals to the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit from the final judgment entered by this court on August 7th, 2024, guys. Right, so this is most definitely crazy. How would they do this, guys, right? And obviously the whole XRP community are disappointed in the SEC, guys, right? And we are most definitely angry at this point. Even Brad Garlinghouse had to come by, guys. Now, today's most definitely a significant day, if you ask me, because of all these connections. But there's bad news and then good news. Something doesn't add up, guys. Let's talk about it. Maybe there's something. Maybe what's happening right now is like a trap, guys, right? They're a trap card. So, from Brad Garlinghouse, if Gensler and the SEC were rational, they would have moved on from this case long ago. It certainly hasn't protected investors and instead has damaged the credibility and reputation of the SEC. Exactly, that's what we talked about before, guys, right? And now, are they and will they lose the elections? Somehow they still haven't gotten the message. They lost on everything that matters. Ripple, the crypto industry, and rule of law have already prevailed. While we will fight in court for as long as we need, let's be clear, XRP status as a non-security is a law of the land today, and that does not change even in the face of this misguided appeal. The chief legal officer at Ripple comes about with, the SEC's decision to appeal is disappointing but not surprising. This just prolongs what's already a complete embarrassment for the agency. The court already rejected the SEC's suggestion that Ripple acted recklessly, and there were no allegations of fraud, and of course there were no victims or losses, guys. The SEC made retail, we the people, lose a lot of money, right? So it's the craziest thing ever. I don't get it. Now, 2. Instead of faithfully applying the law, this agency under this chair continues to engage in litigation warfare against this industry. We are evaluating whether to file a cross appeal, or either way, the SEC's lawsuit has been irrational and misguided from the start, and we are ready to prove that yet again in the appellate court, and taking the lead for the industry once again, guys. Right? It's like the dark horse Ripple is. And then supposedly when SEC just left the scene, guys, right before this came about, we're going to be talking about it. But first, the SEC's notice of appeal in the Ripple case shows that the agency is aiming to challenge Judge Annalisa Torres' ruling. Here's what it means moving forward. Filing. This formally begins the appeal process, signaling the SEC's intent, though it doesn't guarantee the appeal will be heard. Interesting. Briefing. Both sides will submit briefs, with Ripple responding to defend the ruling. Then review. The case is expected to go to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, where judges will review legal issues, not factual disputes. Oral arguments, these may be held but are not guaranteed. Now, the duration, appeals typically take several months to over a year, guys, depending on court schedules and case complexity. Interesting. Right, though at the end, XRP is not a security, guys. Again, 2025 is XRP security. Maybe, again, there is a trump card, I believe. There is a trump card. Listen very carefully. This is a financial advice. It's due to the elections, okay? We're going to be talking about it in just a second. Please like today's video. From Freddie Riz, an attorney. I would not expect a ruling from the Second Circuit until early 2026, guys. Right? If this case does go until then. But here's where things may take a turn. If Kamala is elected, the Ripple case will be going on for another 2+ years under a Democrat's SEC. Okay, listen very carefully. Though, if Trump is elected, Gary Gensler gets removed early next year and the case is dropped. Pretty simple choice to make, guys. There you guys go. Right. So there is a trump card, and that is if Donald Trump gets elected, guys. Right. So right now, what they're trying to do, hopefully is they're trying to scare the people, right? Which is us, and then hopefully then Trump gets elected, guys. Case gets dropped, XRP starts skyrocketing, right? So there is a shadow of hope out there, guys. Let's just say the SEC Director of Enforcement, Posey Hinman, resigns and nails Ripple with an appeal the same day, guys. Fun times. And then breaking that. So this all connects together, guys, somehow. Breaking, the SEC has just announced that its enforcement director will leave the agency effective October 11th, right? So supposedly he just left, probably because the SEC is just an embarrassment, guys, right? He even admitted from Tom Emmer, now the person who left, guys, the SEC Director of Enforcement, encouraged lawlessness and chaos at Gary Gensler's SEC, guys. Right, good to see him packing his bags. So there are good signs, I guess, at the end of the day, right? But remember, this all happened today. Happy solar eclipse day, guys, right? So it happened on a 10-2 movement, right? On a 10-2 dates, guys. I knew it. I mean, something very significant has to happen around these dates where it's a solar eclipse, right? They tie it with the heavens above us. What's really odd is Bitcoin about to make new all-time highs? Each solar eclipse, these are the solar eclipse periods, guys, right? And XRP is not going to go create a new all-time high because of the appeal now, right? So what do we think, guys? In the last two cycles, we topped out 118 and 120 days after the last solar eclipse, which would mean about January-ish we should top out. So we'll wait and see. Today is JB, guys, right? Death and rebirth. JB, new beginnings. 1. A time for transformation. I mean, of course, the case is getting transformed right now, guys. Not fire in a crowded theater. No, from David Shores, he said this yesterday. Shouting fire in a crowded theater creates panic. Imminent lawless action. Interesting, huh? Look at this. Clear and present danger imminent. Wow. So David Shores really called this, guys, didn't he? Right? More like a Black Swan event. Today's the day we're supposed to wake this guy up on October 2nd, guys. Right? It's time to wake him up. It's time to wake him up and let him see the sea of red. Right? It definitely is seeming like a storm is brewing, or it honestly has begun. On 10-2 today, guys, from Mr. Poole, look at this. Right? It seems like it's about to begin. Time for the storm. You guys ready? August 2nd can come out too. October 2nd. All aboard Noah's Ark. Right? You guys ready for the storm? Look at this. 10-2. Wait till you wake up today. Right? Interesting. There you guys go. So it's time to wake him up, guys, and let him see the bad news. And then wait, somehow, some way, there is good news. I don't get it. From Bitwise, today we filed an initial registration statement on Form S1 for a new Bitwise XRP ETP, right? First Bitcoin, then Ethereum. It was only a matter of time for XRP, guys, ETF, to make it into traditional finance, right? There you guys go. Now, Bitwise stated that XRP Ledger is extremely lightweight in terms of energy usage. Lastly, because validators do not need to spend resources on mining, transaction fees are extremely low, typically a fraction of a cent per transactions as well, right? So they're bullish on XRP at the end of the day. Quote, at Bitwise, we believe blockchains will usher in a new apolitical monetary assets and permissionless applications for the 21st century, said Bitwise CEO. It's why for the past 7 years, we have helped investors access the opportunities in the space, and we are excited to continue that work with our filing for a Bitwise XRP ETP. And then on the other hand, Canary Capital XRP ETF September 2024 filing, guys, right? So we just got another filing right here. The flood of institutional capital is coming as well, doubling down on why XRP ETF makes sense. It does, guys, right? So it's like more of a buying pressure, right? So it's a beautiful idea, guys, though it's really odd why they're going through with this when the SEC is appealing. Something doesn't add up here. Again, which means they are bullish. This is like a sleight of hand from Credible Crypto. Patiently waited for this retest and we have finally got it, filled on XRP longs. It's worth noting if we lose a lower time frame blue zone, we probably head back down to the range low, so make sure risk is managed here, guys. So he's basically saying if we hold this level, guys, around 55 cents area, we should see 75 cents right about. Take that and then maybe come back down and to go higher, guys. All at the same time, Bank of America nationwide outage, guys. Supposedly Bank of America went down as well today, right? Look at this, danger, 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 right? Bank of America went offline. The collapse is near, guys, as the red alert stated right here. So the collapse is near, it seems, as November is where all things shift A to B, and that's when the elections are taking place as well, guys. What's fascinating about Bank of America is Ripple's old headquarters in San Francisco. San Francisco used to be literally on the other side of the street to Bitwise San Francisco office, right? And then Bank of America used to be in the same building as Ripple as well. Interesting, isn't it? Storm is truly here, guys. Now pay attention, because XRP's ETF was inevitable, and the team at Monorex is happy to see the whole SEC saga coming to an end for Ripple. This is why we are grateful and excited to build the first Web3 bank on the XRP ledger, guys, right? A new project, it seems as. And right here, guys, check this out. So, the handshake, right? The handshake. Interesting. And the connection to Master Chief as well, guys, right? At the end, utility will keep growing, guys. Nothing will ever stop what's coming, no matter who it may be. And there we go. What's funny is all the people down here, guys, are hating that Bitwise filed for an XRP ETF. Look at this. Look at all these comments. Again, a lot of people really hate XRP, but we'll see. Time will tell at the end of the day. Now, the fountain for today's video, Jewish New Year, 5,785 starts tonight. If we add 57 plus 85, guys, it comes out to 142. Right here we go, guys. Is this XRP's year? Hopefully it is. Not. But it is. But it is. Sophie's amazing. See ya.